Hello! Welcome to another episode of Sibs Unfiltered. This is Sean Claude, the millennial middle child of the group. How's it going?
This is Caitlin. I'm the youngest sibling. I am the Gen Z sibling. I am also the favorite sibling.
This is Frenny. I am the oldest sibling, Gen X of the group, aka Ate.
And welcome back. What episode is this? 18.
Episode 18.
This episode 18. And by the time you are watching this or listening to this, whatever you do in your free time, that's none of our business. Hopefully you have tuned in on our Instagram to our adventures in Disney. But at the time of recording, it is March 29th at 2:06 p.m. And we are not at Disney yet. In fact, we are just prepping for it. And so I feel like in that kind of vein, we're going to have a fun little Disney episode, which is why Sean Claude has opened up the episode as he did.
And we're super excited to talk to you guys
Wow, 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 wow.
about Disney.
Wait, are you keeping that voice the whole episode?
I'm trying something new. I'm probably going to stop now.
It's straining. Is it straining for you?
Actually, not really, because I'm not like going too crazy.
Hello.
But if you guys want me to do different voices every episode, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the whatever you watch this on. Text me if you want. 911. Okay, what are we talking about?
Okay, guys. So
Disney.
okay, so the trip right now is scheduled for the 9th to the 15th, in which
April.
we are going to every park and trying to get the most of it. So we are riding everything except for, I guess, Tower of Terror and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Right? Because you guys don't want to ride that.
Sean and I are not riding it, but you are more than welcome to ride it with everybody else.
I'm good with without riding
Those
Tiana's.
two.
You've never ridden it.
I know.
I rode both already. So
You did not ride
you didn't
Tiana.
ride Tiana's.
okay, it's
It's
Splash
just-
Mountain at the time.
Guys,
Yeah.
wait. My sister has also never ridden Avatar yet. She's never ridden Tron yet.
And Guardians.
And Guardians. So it is going to be amazing. And it's our first time that our mom is going to Disney World.
Sword.
And it's our first family vacation.
Minus Ethan.
Minus Ethan. He's going to be in Europe.
Sword.
But it's so exciting. So I feel like we're going to like vlog the whole time. I feel like we're going to like post a lot. But I'm just like so excited to be on a vacation together. We've gone on vacations together, obviously. But like not just us.
And I'm really excited to be at the most happiest place on earth. I need it.
Literally called that for a reason.
Yeah.
And we're not like these huge Disney adults. Like we're not like praising Mickey Mouse in our closet. But like
I'm a pretty huge adult who's going to Disney. But wait, we've all gone to Disney World except for Mother.
yeah.
But Mother's been to Disneyland in California.
Yes.
Nice.
So like I hope she cries.
You think she will?
I hope so. Like I want her to like really experience it as like such a magical moment.
I mean, I love Disney. I think she'll have a great time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think spoiler alert for people who haven't gone to Disney, but I'm pretty sure, one of the major things, like if you look it up, is like the fireworks show. I think
every time.
like before I've gone, people have been like, yeah, it's like pretty emotional, or like it makes me tear up or cry. I'm like, it's fireworks, but
It's literally booming.
if you actually really experience it, it's pretty like
I don't know if I
touching.
would feel like crying. I don't know if that's the emotion.
It's like so
It's not a
nostalgic.
sad thing, yeah. Like
Yeah, and it's like beautiful to see.
yeah.
I think what's nostalgic for me is when you first walk into Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Not
On Main
even
Street.
entrance. Yeah, not even going into the entrance.
Oh.
Like you're walking up, leading into the entrance, and then you know it's the garden heart, and it's just like just seeing that and smelling it and being in that air. It already radiates happiness in me. And then to actually enter the park and you're on Main Street, I just feel like we're in a whole different planet, like different world, and it just makes me so happy. I was actually telling Queer Fred the other day, I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy that we're definitely gonna, like, we're going, and I just need Tinkerbell's
Yeah.
Sprinkle in me.
I think also seeing like the characters there, like, listen, no one will ever be the animated Rapunzel, right? So when I see them, I'm always just a little bit disappointed. But seeing them is like, it's like, this is my favorite Disney princess. I love this. Or when I see Pocahontas or even the new ones, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it's such a magical world.
It really is like a getaway,
Yes.
like, from life, because it's totally different.
Yes.
It's like a different kind of like vacation or whatever.
It's like not even a relaxing vacation. It's just like,
Oh yeah, you're
because
always,
you're
like,
always
walking,
doing something.
standing.
I also feel like oh, I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought. Can you say that again?
From the beginning.
No, right now what you just said.
Hello.
No.
Welcome to another episode of
you
Sibs
said-
Unfiltered.
You said something and I lost my train of thought.
Talking about how like Disney is a kind of like a getaway.
Oh, sorry, that's it. Got it back. So when Queerified and I used to go, because remember, Caitlin, I was telling you that we experienced lugging kids, stroller opening, closing, all that stuff, right?
I could never do that.
A lot of times we did it. So I was saying that we would always come back home from a Disney trip and we'd be like, that was not a vacation. That was an adventure. Do you know what I mean?
Always.
And I was the last time we were there was 2017. And that actually felt like a good experience already because the kids weren't in and out of a stroller, but they still were small. They were like 8 or 9 or 9 and 10. So this is the first time we're all going as like grown people. And I'm really excited because I don't feel like it's not a beach vacation, but I don't feel like it's going to be an exhausting trip. I feel like we're going to have a lot of fun. At least that's what I'm going to source. I'm going to source like just fun and relaxation ture
Well, the good thing is that normally when we do go, I feel like we take 4 days and then that's it. We're like we're like bus, another club, another bus, right? And this time we have 2 rest days essentially. And by rest days I mean just like, exploring kind of days. I feel like when we went, the only time we can go to like Disney Springs was super late at night.
That was the same. Yeah,
and
that
it's
was
like
the same
we
as
don't
us.
get to experience everything. I feel like with this trip it's so much longer that we get to do so many things and not have to park hop and not have to like do all of these crazy insane things. And on top of that, it's like gonna be such a great experience, I think, because we're all adults. And we can all remember it and hold our own and be our own person, and we're not necessarily like watching out for anybody.
Yes.
I think maybe except mommy.
I definitely feel like when oh god, I lost my train of thought again.
Oh my god.
Well, I've only ever been to Disney as an adult.
Yes, very true. And what I love too is that we've all been to Disney World. Like, for reference, like Ate, she brought me my 7th birthday? For my 7th birthday. I don't remember everything, but we did so much. We went to, that was the Nick Hotel.
Yes,
also?
that was the Nick Hotel just opened up. It was
Yeah.
brand new.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. So I didn't know when we were bringing the kids. I'm sorry. I didn't know when we were bringing the kids, and even when we brought Caitlin and stuff, like I didn't know people would go to the hotel. They would then go to the park. They would take a break in the middle of the afternoon, go back to the hotel and rest, and then go back.
way.
When I was when I brought Eric and Caitlin, and then when I had the 3 kids and we brought them, we were at the park from 8 or 9 a.m. all the way until 11 p.m.
Yeah.
There was no rest.
Yeah.
Bringing 2, 3, and then 7-year-old, and then 8, 9-year-old. We were there all day because if we're spending that kind of money, we are extracting
That's what
everything.
I'm saying.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm literally going before we go. For reference, like I am leaving on the 4th and I'm going to Disney with my coworkers, and then I'm staying there for 2 days waiting for you guys. But one of my coworkers is like, guys, what do you mean I'm not going to be able to chill by the pool? What do you mean I'm not allowed to go back to the hotel and relax? Like, I want a pina colada. I'm like,
That's
what
not
do
this
you-
kind of yeah.
I'm like, what do you think we're doing here? We're like, you think we're here? Like, yes, we're coworkers. We're here for work. Like, we are not here for. We're not taking.
This
a
is an
vacation
adventure.
together.
This is not the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Wait, you're going for work?
No, but like
No. Oh,
you
these are
mean
my
like-
coworkers. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is literally what it is. We are going for work.
Yeah. It's like this is not like one of those, oh, let's stay poolside or
Yeah.
beachside and sip a cocktail. I mean, that's what we're
Right.
going to do at Epcot. It's just not by the beach.
I mean, we'll still be walking though.
Yeah.
Epcot's
No,
crazy.
I think Epcot, because the first time we went, so I've been twice, right?
To Disney World.
Yeah.
Yes.
When did we go the first time? Was that 2023?
Yes, with Eric.
Yeah. So we went
Yeah.
to Disney World first time 2023, and then
And then me and you met me in Florida.
yeah, and I like one weekend I met her in Florida just to go, and then we drove back up, and I literally went to work the next like one
the
weekend.
morning
I do
of.
remember that.
Yes.
But was that also the same year, or was that the following year?
Same year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So when we went to Epcot the first time, I wanted to do like the drink around the world challenge, but I don't know why I didn't. Was it expensive?
First of all, it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's mad expensive.
Oh.
And it's like,
like
you're either
15 a
going to
drink or
drink around the
something.
world or you're going to eat around the world because
Yeah.
you can't do both.
Yeah.
And I feel like now that Guardians is there, you can't drink and ride rides. I
Like,
understand why there's no rides.
I'd have to ride first
Yes.
and then do like the drink around the world.
Yeah, especially with the way that Guardians goes. I don't want to spoil anything because, you know.
Guardians
Wait,
is
what-
up there.
What you're talking about, the drink around the world is how much?
Like, we said like
Well,
$15
like every
per
drink,
drink.
it can be like 12 to 15 last time I went there.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I do want to do it this time,
Like,
just to do it.
12 to 15 in each country?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
or
I feel
each
like-
drink.
Each drink.
Each drink.
Ah, got you.
I feel like I'd rather eat around the world, maybe because I get discounts, and obviously I won't get them on alcohol, but yeah, like I think that Epcot is such a good park. I think at first when you know we first heard of Epcot, it's like
Because
'cause
not a lot of people.
you
Yeah, not a lot of people
have never been
I-
to all of Epcot.
I have been, but not with the kids because you know the all around the
Oh.
world is a whole different side
Oh my
that
God, yeah.
I and I'm not gonna lug the kids to all 5 different countries or however many countries there are, right?
Yeah.
So like we never went to that side of the world. So the last time I was there, it's like been ages because I never really brought the kids around there. Even
Yeah.
Eric, when you guys experienced it, I think that was Eric's first time really experiencing that side.
Yeah.
Maybe we brought him when he was young, but definitely when we brought all 3 kids, we did not do that part of Epcot.
I always think, it always shocks me every time we go, I always think that Epcot is going to be my lowest step count of all the parks because Magic is so big. However, the way that I plan it when I go with people, I really like to limit the back and forth as much as possible. I'm like, if I'm leaving this place, I'm leaving this place. You know? I
Like we're
think-
not going back into this section.
Right.
It's like you plan the way that you were going around the
Right,
yes,
exactly.
absolutely.
I
And so-
passed America like 5 times.
Oh, no.
Right.
No.
I
I'm like,
don't
I don't
know-
know what I want to eat.
You know what it is with Epcot, I think? I think we always expect it to be the lowest step count because it's just a
That circle, yeah.
However, because it's a circle, there's no ways to get in between. So you're literally just going around in circles all day.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to eat at Japan, so I went to Japan like 4 times.
You can't go
Japan's, like,
diagonally.
right in the
You
middle.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to just keep going either circular this way, circular that way.
Yeah.
You can't like cut across like jaywalk.
Yes. And then you got to go to like and then you like let's say you want to ride Remy and then you're going into France, but then you haven't finished eating yet in Japan, like you're going all the way back. But it's like no matter how much my feet hurt at the end of the day, it's like something about Disney, I can wake up at the butt crack of dawn and I'll be like, let's get the day going. I don't know what the
Yeah.
energy is there.
I'm gonna have to
You'll be fine.
I have to prepare myself to wake up early.
Oh my God, girl,
wake up
we're like
early.
rope dropping.
I think it's
So-
different because
It's
I
on
don't know. We
vacation?
were all able to get up, but because we know what we're going into.
Yeah. Well,
like-
because sorry, go ahead.
no, yeah, that's it. I mean,
Well, because like, what kind of vacation people are you guys? Are you guys the type of people that go on vacation and you're like, I'm on vacation, so I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna sleep in and I'm gonna do this, or do you like to make the most of like your vacation and wake up early and do
The
everything?
latter.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Yeah.
So I feel like as long as I get my mind right, like before I didn't think I'd like cruising because I don't like to be on a schedule. And you know, sometimes things like when you're doing excursions, you have to start at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell effing no. If I'm paying for a vacation, we're going on my time. And I am all about my time. Like I don't like working on someone else's time. But then I think as long as I wrap my head around it on the expectations of what kind of vacation it is, I think I'll be okay. And just give me a cup of coffee because you know how I marry coffee. I'll be good.
I think I want to be the type of person that relaxes or like, oh, I'm here to rest on vacation, but I'm never that person because I also don't want to waste time and waste the day.
Yeah.
I feel the
So-
same way.
Like-
I feel the same way.
I think if it also depends on the kind of vacation, right? Like Disney is obviously not a relaxing vacation. If you're going to an island, like I still won't sleep in because when I'm awake, I'm still relaxing, you know? So like I can wake up at 9 or 8:30, whatever, and then get up, go to the ocean and call it in, relax.
And you're relaxing on the beach.
Literally.
Yeah.
I'm literally just moving where I'm lying down.
I mean, that's what we did in Puerto Rico, right? We
Yeah.
all woke up early, unless we were hungover.
right.
Like usually when we're hungover,
Even then, I got up early.
You did?
Or that's like Mexico, I guess. Everyone was
Yeah.
hungover.
Well,
Always
that's the
get
thing
up
too.
early.
When you drink, I don't sleep in. I can never sleep in. I always still wake up early.
Okay, what are we calling sleeping in? Up to what
Anything
time?
Past 9.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't. No. I'm not waking up at 11 o'clock on a vacation.
It's crazy because some people listening to this is like, anything past 9?
Some people are waking up at 6 o'clock in the
Guys,
morning.
every time I go
No,
on
like people
vacation,
think sleeping in is like earliest is like 11 o'clock or something.
That's why I asked what,
Yeah.
because it's not 11. Mine's 9. Go ahead, Caitlin.
okay, so for reference, every year, me and my two best friends try to go on vacation. Every year. Me, Vic, and Erica. Oh my god. Me and Vic are like, I think we're pretty aligned. Where we're like, okay, we want to get the most of our day. Vic's very non-confrontational. And so she will just do whatever. Erica is very like, I'm sleeping if it's the last thing I do. She's like, you're going to have to pull me out of this bed. And the amount of times me and her have negotiated times. So I think I'll be like, okay, so we'll leave at 9. She's like, what if we leave at 9:30, wake up at 9?
But what if are you guys going someplace, or is it just
it's
hanging
like
out at the
going
pool?
someplace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
got
it's
you,
like,
got you.
Yeah, because there was one time we were going to a beach, but you have to take a what's
Taxi?
it called? Yeah, like a taxi to the beach. This was in St. John. And she was having a really rough morning. And we were totally understanding. We were just like, Erica was like, please guys, just go without me.
Yeah.
Like whatever, all this stuff. And I'm like, you're literally leaving the resort to go to the beach. We're not going to make you do that on your own. This is the first time you're on this island, you know? So things like that. It's like, I like to prepare for that. So I'll be like, let's wake up at 8, like just in case.
But maybe she was also okay just staying behind, right?
I know,
Like,
but we ended up
she
waiting and going to the beach after.
Yeah.
And it was totally fine.
like if your friends like if we're on vacation, like especially the big family group vacations that
Yeah.
we've done, he'll be like, no, I'm just gonna stay in. You can go
He
to
loves
breakfast.
to be alone, that guy.
Yeah, he needs his time to like recoup. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be at breakfast. Just meet us whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Versus me being like, come on, we're all there. Like
Yeah.
I let him have his time to re-energize because he'll be a happy camper when I do that.
Yeah.
So
I think if
let
it's a
it be.
big group, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think because it's always just us 3, it's like we don't want to go off just 2 of us. Like we want to
That's true.
experience it with you,
Yeah,
you know? But yeah, it's like, it's so funny because every time we go on any vacation, it's always negotiating what our sleep times are. And she's like, how can I get 10 hours of sleep? Because that's what
Does
she
she
wants.
usually get 10 hours?
I think she gets 9.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, she's a real big sleeper.
That's
that one.
good.
Yeah. She
That's
loves it.
good.
And I love it too.
And can
like, I would want to.
she deep sleep, or does she wake up in the middle of the night?
Good cue. I think that, and Erica, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure like she has these phases. Like sometimes she'll be like good sleep, it'll be good. Here, when she's here, she sleeps like a dog. Like she is knocked out. But then sometimes she has like insomnia and she cannot sleep for the life of her. So she really varies in between. So I guess that's why she really values it. That's not the point of this episode. Anyway, back to Disney. I wanted to ask you guys, since we've all been to Disney World, what are your favorite?
I was gonna ask this question.
Okay, go.
Go. You
I was
ask
gonna
it
start with
then.
Ate though.
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
don't
No,
ask
because
me.
you were there. We were there the most recent.
Yeah, and you haven't ridden like the newer rides post 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So
How'd you know I was gonna ask this?
go ahead.
No, how'd you know though?
No, I was just gonna.
What are your top 3 favorite rides?
Okay, I was just gonna ask for one. So go.
Nah, let's
Oh,
do
top 3. Okay, my first one is Soarin'.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, go.
Kuya hates Soren.
It's the worst ride ever
No.
created.
When he found out there was just a belt to hold you, he was like, "No way."
I need to be safe at all times. That's also why I didn't like Splash Mountain, because there was no protection.
But Splash Mountain in Disney World has. That's why I was shocked in Disneyland too.
Yeah.
I was like, this
I was
is
gonna
scary.
come off my seat. I don't care about physics and all that. I was gonna come off my seat.
Ethan doesn't care about physics either. Let me just share that.
Guys, when we rode Splash Mountain in Disneyland, I didn't tell my brother what any of the rides were ever. And so we're going online, and the lines are so long, and there's like signs saying if you're pregnant, if you're this, every sign he's like, I'm pregnant. I have heart problems. I have this.
I also saw the drop.
And
That's
then
why.
then it says on the wall too, it goes, and this has like a 40-foot drop. And Quail looked at it and he goes, I gotta get off this line. And I'm like, no, it's fine. We're gonna be sitting next to each other. I had never been to Disneyland. So I was like, we're gonna be sitting next to each other. There's a handlebar. It's great. Why in Disneyland is Splash Mountain single seats, no handlebar?
Oh yeah, yeah,
You're in a single log.
yeah, yeah.
I was scared too.
All I do is stand by the bridge.
It was terrible.
Ew.
It's probably
So
the worst
scary.
ride
And you know
ever.
what's crazy? I love Soarin', and Caitlin was expressing how Sean was so scared of it. And then I had a dream. I had a dream that they changed Soarin' into, you know what, Adventureland, the swing? You're right. That's what Soarin' became. Yes. And then it was like a swing, and I was so scared, and I was like, oh my god, why did they change the ride? It's not like fun for me. And I'm scared of heights.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised I actually like Soarin' because I
Yeah.
can understand why you're scared, Sean, right? But it's funny because I'm saying wherever Sean's not riding, I'm not riding either.
But Soren.
But I will ride Soarin'. It's my favorite. It really is.
If you're watching, this is me on Soren.
No, literally, he can't even. Like, wait, guys, when we went to Disney and we rode Soren, he was like that, like still, so absolutely still, would not move,
I didn't move my eyes.
Like-
I was just like,
like clenching his butt cheeks. And Eric had his phone out recording.
Stop.
Eric was just like,
who was sitting next to me?
was it me? It might have been me. Maybe me, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric's like, yo, you good?
Who said that?
Eric.
Eric?
And then he laughed at me at the end. He was
Oh my
like, oh, it's not even that scary.
You know, that's the one thing that I made sure, and I'm so happy Eric, Ethan, and Eli don't have a fear of, like, that the fear that I have and the fear that Kuya has, because I really wanted them. Chubby had it as a kid.
Yeah.
And I really kind of just
So mean.
motivated. Yeah, like, just go try it. And I'm just so glad they don't have that fear. I wish I didn't have it.
Well, Eric
Yeah.
has the fear. He
just still does it?
Can
I think
push
he-
himself to get over it and just do it.
See,
'Cause,
that's what I love.
I think he had likes the thrill more.
yeah, when he went to Hawaii, he jumped off like the 50-foot cliff.
Yeah.
But he had to work his way up to do it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, it was 50, 60 feet, but like it was a big drop.
Yeah.
Janelle did it too.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, Eric, you're not scared? He's like, nah, I was really scared, but I just got to push myself.
I
to
love
do
it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Eric was like, when I looked down, I was like, oh no.
Why did I just,
Yeah.
like, why did I get myself into this?
I can't even imagine what Janelle's experience of that
my
was because
gosh.
Janelle landed like an
didn't-
L.
I feel like
She
we've said
literally
this
yeah,
on
so
the
shut up.
podcast or like,
No, we did not. We talked
Oh, we
about it
didn't?
privately, I think,
Okay.
like when it happened.
Literally sat into the water.
oh my
And
god.
every single person, we have a video of it, every single person in the water at the time went, oh.
Did she have like redness? Was it like
Oh, she
painful?
got
had-
bruised.
She had the most insane bruise. I have it on my phone. I'll
Oh,
just you later.
crazy. I'll show you offline.
Crazy. Yeah, I'll show you offline.
But yes. Okay, wait.
Okay,
Back
sorry,
to the ride. So
Soarin'.
Soarin' is number one for you, or
Yeah.
just in your top three?
It's number one. I mean, the other.
Wow.
If I had to choose one, it would be Soarin'. All the others, it's not like anything else stuck out. I mean, there's the classics like Pirates,
I love
and
Pirates.
yeah, like I love
Oh,
Pirates.
like the little tour on the water.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? But it has little. Does
has,
the
like,
one in
little-
Disney have a
Yeah.
drop?
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler
Oh.
alert! People wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
Oh.
people wouldn't expect. They
I feel like Disneyland's scarier than that, though.
Yes.
And Disneyland has two
to what?
drops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Disneyland rides are scarier.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're definitely
Well,
scarier.
yeah, I think Space Mountain's Disneyland. Wait, Disneyland Space Mountain. It felt like the head was like way tighter.
That's how
than
Disney World is
Disney
too for
World's.
me.
Oh, really?
I always think I'm gonna get decapitated.
Yo, I
Yes.
know. I
Yes.
get so afraid. I'm like, what if I
Yes.
go like this?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm scared that I'm going to hit myself. Yeah, me too.
I will never forget when we rode Space Mountain for the first time. You love using this line where you go, if you can ride this, you can ride anything.
Yes.
She loves using that. You've used it twice on me. One in Six Flags when I rode Nitro,
Oh yeah.
and two at Disney when I rode Space Mountain.
You know, Caitlin was like, when we brought her, she was so scared of Peter Pan.
I'm scared of everything.
I love Peter Pan. It's like
Yo,
you're-
Peter Pan is
and then
scary.
like,
We're scared of
no,
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is
Sean.
You know,
it's like soaring.
No, it's not.
Okay, listen to
Sean.
this. I was with Eric, right?
I know.
Eric was in mine. For those who have been to Disney and did the Peter Pan ride, we got stuck
We did get sick.
in the air.
Okay.
And I'm like this.
Stop.
And Eric's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, Eric, you better not shake this thing. 'Cause if you do, I will literally smack you. You better. Because I think we were also in a Ferris wheel one time.
I don't like Ferris
I've,
wheels.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
never gone on a Ferris wheel again. It was me, Eric, Janelle, I think.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we got, it stops.
Did
We
you
were
go
at
on to
the
Chicago?
top. No, I didn't do that.
I had to
This
do
is
Definitely
at-
out
I had to do that because the boys.
This was at Adventureland.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
we were at the top, and you know how it kind of creaks.
Yes.
And I'm like, you guys better stop moving right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm never getting on this again. And they're just laughing. I'm like, I'll smack you in the face.
That's what it's like riding with Guy Fred.
I know.
I
I
feel.
could assume. I
What?
could assume.
That he's
Like-
scared?
Like what other amusement park did we go to? What had Woody Woodpecker? What was that?
Oh, that was Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Oh, really?
Woody Woodpecker? Or was that Universal?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe that was you. I don't know.
I just remember being at that. So basically, when we went to Disney, it was me, Ate, Guy Fred, Eric. And obviously, Eric couldn't ride with Guy Fred every single time. Like, we had to switch off. Because, like, I always wanted to be with my sister. Because Guy Fred would always, like, taunt me. He would always be like, Caitlin, this ride is really fast. This ride like breaks down all the time. This and this and this. And he knows I'm scared. I cried on freaking Peter Pan.
Yeah.
I cried on E.T.
Yeah, E.T. I was like, and then I was like, babe, stop telling her all these things because she really thinks that it's scary. You know what I mean? I was like, babe, don't tell her that it's freaking scary. It was Universal, Caitlin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we were on and E.T. and Peter Pan, when you're in the lines, when you're on the lines, it's dark.
Yeah.
So Caitlin, it's like the anticipation of her being on the line, and she was really scared. She's like, he's like, May, this is really scary, May. And then she really internalized it. And meanwhile, obviously, we know how the ride is, and our expectations different. But Caitlin's face was just like, she was like so scared. I was like, oh my God, Caitlin, no, it's not scary at all, Caitlin.
But
I was like,
then
don't worry.
then I think like, oh, she's just saying that
Yeah.
because I'm scared, whatever. So every time I sat next to her, it was beautiful. It was amazing. Every time I sat next to that guy, I was like, my life's about to end.
He doesn't know his words impact people.
Oh my God, I know.
What about you? What's your favorite?
Wait, what's your third?
I
Oh, you
She only
didn't
gave
get
yeah.
any.
one.
I
Oh,
don't
you
think-
only gave
I
one.
know I saw it
like
in
I do like a
Pirates.
1.
Let's do a 1. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna
top,
give
top.
2 though.
Okay.
It's gonna probably be the same as yours,
Okay.
as Caitlin's.
I don't know if it
for
is
those who are
actually.
not
I think my
watching.
number 2 is different than yours.
Oh, truly. My number 1 and 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy and Tron.
Which
Mm,
are the 2 newest?
I
Yeah,
heard
the newer
Tron.
ones,
I heard
yeah.
Tron, and I heard Eric told me, he was like, "Mommy, you gotta
Tron's.
do Tron."
It looks
I
like
think-
it would be scary,
Yeah.
but it's not, and it's fast.
And if
Yeah.
Sean
Like, it's
says it's
quick.
not scary, I trust him
Oh,
because
yeah,
he's
yeah.
scared
Yeah.
than me.
I think Eric likes Guardians more, but he only remembers to
Tron?
mention Tron.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, he likes Guardians. He said
Yeah.
Guardians too. But
Guardians
he
is
mentioned
fun.
those two.
Yeah. I think what I hate so much about Tron is the queue, like the line to get in,
Yeah.
because it's such a like small area and they play the same video over and over and over again.
Mhm,
So it's
mhm.
kind of just like,
Oh,
yeah. But the best part is that it's so cold in there. It's like so AC'd.
oh, nice.
So in Florida, it's like obviously so good.
Wait,
But yeah,
quick
those are
cue.
good ones.
Where is Aerosmith?
Oh, that's
Hollywood
in Hollywood Studios.
Is that
Guy
Disney?
Fred likes that. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
like
like
that
it.
too.
Really?
you like
Yeah.
that?
Ethan and them wrote it.
Yeah.
You know
I
what's
didn't-
crazy?
Oh, it hurts my head sometimes.
Yeah, that's what they said. It
I
hurts
think
the
it's just a
head.
little. That's probably the more like actual
Ride,
roller
yeah.
coaster. Yeah.
Yeah, they said it hurt their
It's
head.
not bad, but yeah, because of the.
Yeah.
It's funny because Ethan and Adam, I don't think Chubby was too small. Ethan, Adam, Christian, they all wrote it when they were like 8 years old. And the video, the picture of them and Aerosmith, I wish we bought it. We didn't buy it. They were just like, you know?
Yeah. It kind of gives The Mummy in the
I
way
like
like,
The Mummy.
shoots
Yes.
And it's
super
dark.
fast.
Yes,
Yeah, and it's
I like the
dark.
Mummy. I like the Mummy.
I think when we went, one of the speakers wasn't working.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of a little like janky.
Oh.
It is older.
Yeah,
so,
it's older.
Yeah. I mean, it was already having also issues when we went.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about you, Caitlin?
Number 1 is for sure Guardians.
GOG.
10 out of 10. I love when a ride is like an experience. You know, I'm not going to spoil anything. That, oh my God, my number 2. OMG. I think it might be Everest.
I'm gonna ride Everest because I was scared. Yeah, I'm gonna ride it.
Oh, you didn't ride it before?
I've never, because I was scared.
It's
You know
not
that
bad.
freaking thing in the. It looked,
I thought
and then
so
Queer friend
too.
told me, "Babe, it's not scary. Just
It's
ride
not.
it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the concept is scary.
Yes.
But
But
it's not
you're gonna ride
that
it, Sean?
bad. Yeah, I've rode it already.
But are you gonna ride it again?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll
I think
do it.
the first time I read it was with wrote it was with my friends, and at the time Mackenzie, she's kind of like Queer Fred. She's like, I love hearing the screams of the kids
my
on that
God.
ride. I'm like, what?
I told
What are
Queer
you
friend, I
talking
was like,
about?
"Babe, they're screaming. They're screaming."
Yes.
He was like, "They're just having fun." I'm like, "No, they're freaking screaming."
Yeah, we would like stand outside the ride, and Mackenzie would go, and there it is. There's the screams of the children.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't like the feeling, the tickle in my tummy.
I don't think
He
feel
said
like
there
you
is none.
Don't really
He
get
said
that.
that.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't like
really
that
good
feeling
ride.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either that one, I don't know, maybe that is my second, and then I think my third is tied between Tron
Triggity-tron.
and what's the Star Wars one?
Millennium
Avatar?
Falcon?
Oh,
No, Rise of the
Resistance.
Resistance, which you have never read.
I haven't ridden that. I like Dinosaur. Did you like Dinosaur?
Yo,
in
I
Animal
was
Kingdom?
just talking to
I
Queer
don't-
about
I
that.
don't think I ever rode
I
that.
like Dinosaur.
When I rode Dinosaur in last January, Janelle got off of the ride and went, "Oh, my back," because it's like so bumpy, you know.
And you know, I like when we're talking about all this, I get the rides in Universal Studios and this mixed up. There's a really good ride at Universal called the
Harry
Jimmy
Potter?
Fallon.
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh, I
yeah,
heard about that.
It's a Jimmy Fallon experience.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I rode it with my mother-in-law and father-in-law, and I'm there. You know, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm a scaredy cat, right?
Yeah.
So if I wasn't scared, I didn't think they would be scared. They were scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, "Mommy, Daddy, wasn't that great?" They were like, "Oh my God, that was scary," but it wasn't. You know. But yeah, that was a good ride. So I get it. I get them all mixed up.
Yeah. I will never forget when we went to Universal and we rode Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Oh my God. And nobody told me. Like, I didn't know. But it just looked like there was going to be a huge drop. I was like, I just know it. This is too calm. And then it said like, wrong way, do not enter.
Yeah, yeah.
And we entered through that way. And I turned to like you and Eric and Guifred, and I was like, guys, it says wrong way. Because you guys were like, there's no drop. There's no drop.
Yeah.
It's fine. And I was like, guys, it says do not enter. And we're entering. And you said, no, sometimes... I will never forget this. You said, no, sometimes when things are under construction, they say, like, do not enter. And they say, like wrong way. It's fine. It's just a part of the ride.
I didn't. I don't even remember saying any of this.
I will never forget it.
I
And the
don't
next
think
thing you
I
know, a
wrote that
dinosaur
one.
is eating me. It was,
I didn't.
it was closed.
Oh.
But we watched the drop from the floor.
Oh, I'm good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
I think I only did. We did the one in Universal
Yes.
in Cali. The Jurassic and that too. That was scary.
That's the one we didn't do. That's the one we just watched.
Yeah, that was scary. That was
Yeah.
scary. I don't know if I'll do it again. I'm just saying though. I was maybe a little bit braver back then. You know what it is? I wanted you to have a full experience,
Yeah.
and when I want like you or the kids or anything like that to have a full experience, I'll suck it up.
That's how I feel about Tower of Terror.
Oh.
If like everyone wants to do it, I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you guys back.
Goya and I are gonna find some place to eat, chill, wait for you. I am perfectly
Just
fine.
go to the gift shop that's right across.
I am.
That's what I did last time.
I am perfectly fine chilling and waiting while people ride scary rides. I
Yeah.
have no problem waiting.
I think I just want to like experience it with everybody. I want everyone to have the ride experience together.
Who went on Tower of Terror
I went.
when we went?
Oh.
I don't think we did it.
Oh.
I think they wanted to.
And they waited and then,
I think the line was long.
yeah. Because I remember they went to go and I went to go buy an infinity ring from the Disney store.
Yeah, because I think I was like, yeah, like we can totally check the line. I had no intention of riding that ride. I was like, we can check the line or we can stay at Slinky Dog, see when they open.
Oh, yeah, I did that. I
Yeah.
saw it said 120-minute wait. And I was like,
Oh
yeah,
my
let's go
God.
check the line, guys.
Right.
I'm good.
Okay, speaking of Disney, this is my second question. Your favorite Disney character? You can start.
Little Mermaid.
You know, that's what I put your on my Disney experience. That's what I put your profile picture as.
I think also
You put it
On
on
your
my
Dis-
Disney
Yeah.
Plus account.
the user's Little Mermaid. I mean, obviously Eric is Eric because of that.
Well,
And
that
my
wasn't
friend
obvious.
Jeff
That's new
na-
lore.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Is that? And then, so backstory, and I know like sometimes I'm going off tangent, but it's not really off tangent. My favorite movie was Little Mermaid, and I always said I'm gonna name my daughter Ariel if I have a daughter, and I'm gonna name my son Eric, right? And one of our very good friends, Jeff, his girlfriend at the time was pregnant a little bit earlier than me. They happened to have a girl. We go visit them, and we're like, oh, Jeff, what did you name her? And he's like, Ariel. I'm still pregnant at the time. And I was like, motherfucker, what if I have a girl?
Did you
freaking
know that what gender you were having?
No, I
Okay.
didn't. We were surprised. I was like, Jeff, I was going to name my daughter Ariel. It was between Ariel and Eric. He goes, oh, shit, that's where I heard the name. You told me about it. And then when I had Eric, I was like, you are so lucky I had a boy.
Yeah.
And I took the name Eric.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. My brother's looking up fictional Disney characters right now.
The sloth.
Is this your favorite?
Is the sloth your favorite?
He's kind of funny. He's
The
not my
sloth is
favorite,
funny.
but
The sloth is
he's pretty
funny.
memorable.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's like the fastest sloth.
yeah, I just knew sloth. I didn't know that his name was Flash.
That was a
that your
funny movie.
Is that your favorite?
Probably Spider-Man.
That's not Disney. That's
I mean,
Universal.
It is. No,
Is
Marvel's
it?
Disney.
But how come it's on
Steph
Universal?
Curry.
I think Disney bought the rights to Advisor. Bought the rights to Marvel.
Why Steph Curry?
ESPN is part of Disney.
Correct as well.
But
So
if
what
we're
does that
talking
happen to-
about straight Disney,
Yeah, like
Maybe
fictional Disney
like-
character, like cartoon vibes.
like Baymax or Olaf.
Olaf
Olaf.
is the best.
Baymax because I look like him. Olaf because
You
he's
do
funny.
look like Baymax.
That's cute. That's cute.
You know,
I like him.
your profile picture on my account is the little kid from Up.
Oh yeah.
The little fat
I love
guy.
him.
Yeah.
He does
he's
look
so
like
cute.
Kuya.
I know. Mine is Rapunzel. So good. I think growing up I didn't watch Disney princess movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first Disney princess movie I ever watched or like remember watching was in like 2013. Yeah, and it was Pocahontas, I think.
I was gonna say Pocahontas.
She was my favorite. Then I watched Tangled, and I was like, I love this girl. Maybe because it was Mandy
Do you want to
Moore.
always be? Also, did you feel like you want to be rescued?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like the hair. Is that Rapunzel? The hair.
Yeah, the hair.
Yeah. Did you
I
feel like you were
think-
jailed and your hair would
I
rescue
think
you?
maybe it had to do with like wanting to see the world. And she's like, okay, like I'm gonna go out there and like when will my life begin? You know? And I think my whole life I was like, and when do I start to do that? And when do I get to do that?
Now.
And it kind of like, yeah, and it kind of spoke to me a little bit more than, you know, Pocahontas did. But after I watched Pocahontas, I remember telling Nikki and Janelle, I'm like, guys, I'm literally Native American. I was like, I have a really strong feeling that if I did a DNA test, I would have Native American blood.
Hilarious.
I never did it, so still TBD. I'm trying to think of what else for Disney wise. Because I want to like prep us to be really excited for this trip. Not that we
I'm
aren't
excited.
already, but
Yeah.
like, I'm really pumped.
I hope you guys all tune in to
Yes.
our yes.
Or all tuned in. Because
Yeah.
by this
tuned
time,
in. Yeah. I hope you tuned in. Yeah, because Caitlin,
tuned in.
our social media expert. Because it ain't me. That's for damn sure.
Hi, my name is Freddie.
AKA no.
What are you guys most excited for on this trip?
The food, I guess.
He does not care about us. He does not even want to be there with us. He just wants to be him and a turkey leg.
Turkey
Food
leg
is
is fire.
Sean. I don't
So
like the
fire.
turkey legs.
It's so
I think I'm gonna
juicy.
bring rice. Yo,
It's so
turkey leg with
juicy.
rice.
Can we share one?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's so big.
Yo,
Huge.
turkey leg with rice and eggs. Oh man.
I'm just looking forward to the experience. just the overall experience and joy, connection.
The Mickey waffles.
The Mickey waffles, the beignets. I want to get the beignets.
The beignets.
Yeah, I
The
want to get that.
rides, the princesses.
Everything. I feel like Disney sprays some happy spray, and that's why everyone's just so happy.
I think there's like theories about that.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
definitely
Like
feel
they
like
spray crack cocaine in there.
People just start going crazy
Yeah.
at the park.
we're like, that's why we're so happy.
It's like shrooms.
Yeah. It's like spraying that so that we're so
We should
happy.
take a drug test after we go.
We should. I wonder how that'll be.
We're like doing slander against Disney. They sue us. We're never gonna get monetized now.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was my last question. Did you have anything?
Anything to add? Chime in? Comment with that voice of yours?
Nope.
No.
I don't remember what it sounds like.
I know.
Hello. No. Don't ask me to do voices, guys, because I don't know how to do it.
Nobody
I could
has
do-
ever asked
I
you to do
know.
a voice.
See?
I could do
know.
multiple voices.
I want Eric to do his when he can do different accents. He doesn't do it for me.
Actually, my accents are pretty fire.
He does really good accents. He can do so many good accents. That's a skill set, guys. That is a skill set when you can do different accents. I try to do a British accent. No bueno.
No.
Yeah, no, I heard it.
No. Yeah.
Eric's,
I can't do that.
No, you should. No way. That's probably racist. I don't know. Like,
I don't know who that's derogatory against, but somebody.
I will never do it. I will never do it.
gotta end it before she says something else.
Yeah,
let's
I
just
know.
end it. Let's
Okay,
just end
great.
it.
Before
Let's
she
wrap
says
it up.
something
So-
else that cancels us, she's gonna say this. Oh, guys, look at my Chinese accent.
Oh
I would
my
never.
God.
Look at you. Cancel you. Canceled.
I'm not the one that said it.
You just said
also,
it.
my Chinese accent is fire.
That's
I also
that's
speak
cultural appropriation.
Chinese.
Guys,
Stop
I really
it.
hope we make it out of this trip together. Guys, if we come back on this trip and we go, guys, final episode.
Sorry, had to end it.
We'll see how the trip goes. Fingers crossed. Hope
We'll
we
let
love
you
it.
know.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Until next time.
Do 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 do.
Do do.
Peace out, Girl Scout Disney.
Yeah.